Why are large groups of animals, insects and birds, sheep, cattle, suddenly walking in circles all over the globe? So if you think that things are crazy now, just wait, because it won't be too long before events on this planet start getting really bizarre. This is by Michael Schneider on Collision Spark. By now you've probably heard of the very strange phenomenon that has been taking the internet by storm in recent days. Large groups of animals, insects and birds have been spotted walking in circles. Ants, caterpillars, yes, they're walking in circles, usually clockwise, all over the planet. And there's lots of speculation about why this is happening. Some of the potential explanations that have been suggested are blaming this strange behavior on disease, changes in the magnetic field of the Earth, spoiled feed, parasitic brainworms, experiments at CERN, a coming pole shift or spikes in electromagnetic radiation. Personally, I don't know what to think. Something really weird does seem to be happening, and hopefully we will get some more answers in the coming days. In early November, a group of sheep in northern China began walking in circles over and over again. This went on for nearly 2 weeks, and footage of this behavior has spread very rapidly on various social media platforms. Bizarre video footage captured on Chinese farms shows a group of sheep walking in circles for almost 2 weeks without stopping, the poor things. The strange behavior has observers and the sheep's owner utterly perplexed as they try to determine what's behind it. The footage was taken earlier this month in northern China. A closed-circuit camera on a local farm caught hundreds of sheep walking in a clockwise motion inside their pen. Not all of the animals joined in at first, watching the action from the center of the flock before falling in line with the rest of the herd. Even our large corporate media outlets have been talking about the sheep in China, but in many cases they have decided that it is something to laugh about. Hopefully, there's a very simple explanation for why the sheep were circling for such a long period of time. According to one expert that was interviewed by Newsweek, this could simply be a case where the sheep became extremely frustrated because they were pent up for so long. The potential explanation has been shared by Matt Bell, a professor and director at the Department of Agriculture at Hartpury University in Gloucester, England. It looks like the sheep are in the pen for long periods, and this might lead to stereotypic behavior with a repeated circling due to frustration about being in the pen and limited as to where they can go. This is not good. Then the other sheep join as they are flock animals and bond or join their friends, Bell explained to Newsweek. Maybe Bell is correct, but why are so many other animals, insects and birds, also walking in circles all over the planet? What we are witnessing is not just limited to one group of sheep in northern China. This appears to be something that's happening all over the world, and so we need an explanation that can account for this. I did find an article that blamed the fact that some pigeons in the UK have been circling like zombie-like creatures on a certain viral disease. A viral disease has turned pigeons in the UK into zombie-like creatures, causing them to develop twisted necks and walk around in circles, animal experts said. The disease is known as pigeon paramyxovirus, and we're being told that it can affect pigeons, doves, and poultry. There has been an increase in the number of grounded pigeons coming into the JSPCA animal shelter in the last few weeks, many of which have been showing neurological signs such as twisted neck, circling, or are unable to stand, said the Animal Rescue Service based in St. Helier in Jersey. I said the disease appears to be pigeon paramyxovirus, which is described as an invariably fatal viral disease that can affect pigeons, doves, and poultry. So this may be an explanation for why a lot of birds have been walking around in circles, but it would not explain why so many sheep, chickens, and insects have been affected. What we need is a theory that can account for everything that we have been witnessing. Below, I've shared a number of videos that supposedly document this phenomenon. As you can see, there certainly appears to be a lot of footage out there. Birds, cattle, we even have ants and caterpillars. So more and more, do you read ready is coming. So animals walking in circles, what does it mean? I really wish that I could tell you why this is happening, but I can't. Perhaps all of this is much ado about nothing. Let's watch and see if this unexplained behavior continues. Without a doubt, we're living in very weird times, and I believe that they will soon get a whole lot weirder. Truth is stranger than fiction, and I believe that we will see things happening in the years ahead that will go way beyond anything that any of our science fiction authors ever dreamed up. So if you think that things are crazy now, just wait, because it won't be too long before events on this planet start getting really bizarre. And it's finally here, Michael's new book entitled End Times, now available on paperback for the Kindle on Amazon. And about the author, he says, my name is Michael. He's Michael Schneider. My brand new book entitled End Times is now available on Amazon. In addition to my new book, I've written 6 other books that are available on Amazon, including 7-Year Apocalypse, Lost Prophecies of the Future of America, The Beginning of the End, and Living a Life That Really Matters, commissions earned. When you purchase any of these books, you help to support the work that I'm doing. And one way you can really help is by sending copies as gifts to family and friends. Time is short, and I need help getting these warnings into the hands of as many people as possible. I've published thousands of articles on the Economic Collapse blog, End of the American Dream, and The Most Important News. And the articles that I publish on those sites are republished on dozens of other prominent websites all over the globe. I always freely, happily allow others to republish my articles on their own websites, but I also ask that they include this about the author section with each article. The material contained in this article is for general information purposes only, and readers should consult licensed professionals before making any legal, business, and financial or health decisions. I encourage you to follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, and any way that you can share these articles with others is definitely a great help. These are such troubled times, and people need hope. John 3:16 tells us about the hope that God has given us through Jesus Christ. For God so loved the world, which he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. If you've not already done so, I strongly urge you to invite Jesus Christ to be your Lord and Savior today. This is by Michael Schneider on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.